Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Daryl, Celtic Frosty, back with you for another video. I've been away a little while, but back with some new equipment. So I'd love to hear from you guys how this looks, how it sounds. New laptop, new camera. Camera does have a dual mic on it, so I do have a dedicated mic on the way. But for now, I thought I'd try this one. So hopefully it's an upgrade from where I've been. Unfortunately, it's still the same old me, but hopefully I'm a little more crisp and sound a little better. So I'm back with you today to show off a few things. I got a nice holiday VCLT in the mail from a fellow VC member, and I also wanted to share just some stuff I've been spinning, get it back in the collection. So let's get the ball rolling and won't waste much of your time today. So first, the VCLT. So I got a VCLT from Dave, who is Heavy Metal Overkill on YouTube. Great channel. Guy's been killing it. Way more consistent than I. Probably more exciting personality as well. Definitely go check him out. So he sent me a nice little package. I got some cassettes, got some vinyl, and then I've got, one item I will have to stand up and grab, but let's get into this. So the first thing in there was this Destruction tape, The Butcher Strikes Back. This is the compilation from 2022. So it's got the demos from '99 along with a bunch of live stuff from Vakken and a few excellent covers too. There's a cover of Tank, they do Shell Shock, and a cover of Motorhead, they do We Are the Road Crew. So this has been amazing. I've spun this one a whole bunch of times since I got it in. Love it. Also, he sent along, got 3 from Accuser, German thrash band. Thrash groove in their later era. This one, I think this one is the one from the 90s, Reflections. This one's okay. I dug it. I spun it maybe twice now. So that one's really good. This one, I think these two are 2010 to 2012 that I'm going to show. This one was my least favorite of the 3, but I still want to dig into it some more. I'm not afraid of thrash with some groove in it. So this one's been pretty good. And then this one is by far my favorite, whatever it's called. Dependent Domination. This has been excellent. The only Accuser I have in my collection is during the pandemic. I picked up that self-titled, which is excellent. Scott Waters was raving about it, so I had picked it up at that time. But I haven't really dug into the band anymore. I was surprised when I looked on Metal Archives that none of their albums really have super high ratings. But I know there are a lot of people in the community that adore this band. So yeah, this one I absolutely love. So thank you, Dave. Those cassettes are all getting plenty of spins. I'm loving them to death. Then he sent along 2 vinyl records. So Loudness Best Tracks. I've got the lyric sheet in there so you can't see it. But these Loudness albums, I think they released 3 of them. 2022? Man, I should really do this with notes. But there were like 3 compilations they put out that same year because they had all the Warner stuff, all the Atlantic, And then, I don't know. It's, if you look at loudness on Metal Archives, it's like you're scrolling for days. Tons of stuff. But this one's got plenty of spins since he sent it. It's a nice little compilation. Some loudness I haven't even heard before, and I'm a big fan. It's got all the classics. Rock and roll crazy nights. I used to think the lyrics to that were rock and roll crazy nights, you are the she-wolf tonight. It just sounds like that's what he's saying. But it is, you are the heroes tonight. But anyway. Yeah, loudness. Love loudness. I returned the favor and sent Dave some loudness as well. Yeah, great band. Great band, gets overlooked quite a bit. Just, you know, for as a great shredder, but so much more than just the guitar soloing. Love loudness. So thank you for this, Dave. This has gotten plenty of spins as well. Then he also sent this, which is by Leaps and Bounds, the best sounding copy I have of this. I had a repress that was, I'm not even sure what year it's from, but it was that simple gatefold with nothing in the middle. And yeah, it sounded horrible. This is the 2 LP 45 RPM set. God, it sounds so beautiful. Even the tracks like Dreamer Deceiver that are maybe the lesser tracks in my mind on the album, they just sound so full and beautiful, played nice and loud on the system. So, yeah, this is kind of down my list of Priest albums. It's probably, I don't know, 7 in my ranking or somewhere around there. But with this pressing of it, it's climbing. It's so beautiful. Anyway, so I love that to death. Dave, you are the best. I'm going to stand up for one item here because I forgot to grab it. And it is this. Dave's so cool. He sent me a Kiss comic. So I looked through this and read it once and got it back into the sleeve. I think Dave said it was a run of 4 of them. This one's numbered number 4, but I'm going to have to ask him if there's a place where I can seek out the others, because this is just so cool. I was never a huge comic book guy in my youth. I used to collect Fantastic Four, but I got out of it pretty quickly. But anyway, so this is super awesome, and this is just put such a big smile on my face when I open the package. Super cool. Dave's the best. All right, so I've obviously been spinning all that stuff, but in addition to that, I got a small pile here I'm just going to run through. Accused Straight Razor. Been digging into this band even more. I've always been with them. I love the Accused. Grinning Like an Undertaker is the only thing I still need. Impossible to find. I stumbled across a $55 cassette the other day. No thank you. But I'm still hoping I can add Grinning at some point. But this is so good, man. I want to find this on CD or LP also. Love the Accused. Blaine rules. Crazy man. All right, another cassette I've been spinning. Talk about Collector Scum. When the Cavalera re-recordings came out, I bought all 3 of them on all 3 formats. I'm a Sepultura nut. This one did not need to be re-recorded. It was fine as is, but I still ran out and got it. It's 3rd favorite Sepultura after Remains and Arise. A lot of people in the community, this is their favorite, and I can see why. It's so brilliant. Every track on here is a banger. And they do the weird thing. I always think of it as the Metallica thing, but I know a lot of bands have done it where you have a lengthy instrumental right in the middle of the album. Just seems like kind of a ballsy move that you got to really be able to pull it off, and they do with what's it called, Symphony Inquisition, or Inquisition Symphony. Sorry. So good, so good. All right, Sepultura rules. We all know this, but these are great as well. The first two, I mean, Morbid Visions and Bestial Devastation needed a re-recording. This one did not, but still got it. Collector Scum. All right, what else do we got? This one's been a hot topic in the Discord. We've been doing a lot of Priest talk over the last few days. I always told the community this was my number 6 or 7 Priest album, where it's a lot of people's number 1. I might have been wrong. This one is climbing super fast. I don't think there's a weak track on here. The closing track is probably my least favorite. And people in the community kind of talked about there's a opinion among some that Painkiller itself is the only good track on here, or the only banger on here, which is crazy talk. It's bangers beginning to end. I love Nightcrawler, Between the Hammer and the Anvil, Touch of Evil. So good, so good. So I have this on LP. I just found the CD last week, cheap for $5. Had to give it a new jewel case because it was beat to crap. But there's that. Oh, part of the big relapse order that I did from Black Friday. Toxic Holocaust, this compilation is a bunch of demos, stuff they did, splits. You know, this band has done a ton of splits. So it's a collection of all that stuff. I think the majority of it, sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. Where the hell am I? A lot of this album is just Joel. And I think I got to read the liner notes, and again, I should be taking notes for these videos. But I think a lot of it is just him and drum machine. But it still kicks ass. Great stuff. Kirith Ungol. Kirith Ungol. Seems in a recent poll I'm in the minority there, but I side with Professor Steele and Tolkien when saying Kirith. This is a great album. Still my 3rd or 4th favorite Ungol, but so good. So good. Fallen Idols, Paradise Lost, The Troll. The Arthur Brown cover is good, and it fits with their sound. But again, it should not be the 3rd track on the album. Put it at the end. Follow the rules. But great album. This was part of the relapse order, and I love Incantation. This is Profane Nexus. I love Incantation, but this one was not very memorable. I really can't even pick out favorite, least favorite tracks. And I spun it like 4 times. So I'm going to go back to it. All Incantation rules, but this one definitely did not grab my attention. Bewitcher. This is one I bought a while ago when it first came out. And it went into the collection pretty quickly without giving it enough of a chance. I really like it. This band has become a little less blackened each time. I would just say this is straight up speed metal. But it does show a little more diversity, especially towards the end. Pagan Shadows, Ride of the Iron Fox. It's not just that same speed metal riff, you know, that you get with some of these bands. I love it, but I'm thinking of Midnight, you know. So this one I really enjoyed. This band rules, but I would go back and give this one another shot, because this one surprised me how good it is. All right, and then finally, can't go a week or two without, we went back to the beginning, my youth. Still remember the day my mom gave me this on vinyl, my first Kiss album. Date myself, I think she bought it at Woolworths. That's how old I am. But this album rules. Nothing to say about Kiss. Rules. You all know it. All right. That is it. It's fun to be back with you. Give me a little feedback on how it was in terms of quality. I noticed a lot that when I move, the camera goes in and out of focus. I don't know if that's a setting or if that's, I don't know what that is. But I'll get better with my equipment and step up my game. And streaming is next. Learn to use StreamYard. And I got one software suite. What's it called? OBS, I think. So maybe I can make it look a little better and do some of the cool tricks that you all do. But you guys are the best. Stay metal. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll catch you again real soon. See ya.